When making atonement for sins within the context of the Bible, the requirements are said to include the offering and burnt offering of specific animals that symbolizes one's devotion to God. However, we understand that the Bible uses allegory, and the acts of offering and burnt offering are not literal, neither are the animals specified to undergo this process. In the Hebrew, the word offering is Qarab. It means to approach or bring near, and in the context of an offering, it represents the internal qualities of oneself that should be analyzed for positive change and improvement. The word used for a burnt offering is Alah, which means to ascend on high or to go up, and in the context of burnt offerings, it represents the aspect or ideas that should be let go and detached from us. Let's explore the biblical process of atoning for sins using this perspective. The bull or calf in Leviticus chapter 6, verses 3 through 6. Aaron shall enter the holy place with this, with a bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. He will put on the holy linen coat and will have the linen undergarment on his body. And he will tie the linen sash around his waist and wear the linen turban. These are the holy garments. He will bathe his body in water and then put them on. And he will take from the congregation of the people of Israel 2 male goats for a sin offering and 1 ram for a burnt offering. The bull, associated with the divine sephirah of female, represents the power of attraction and the ability to draw in positive energies. The bull sacrifice symbolizes the need to attract humility and self-awareness. By offering the bull, individuals acknowledge their own ego-driven tendencies and seek to humble themselves, aligning with the divine quality of righteousness. The act of sacrifice represents a conscious effort to attract a shift in perspective and to align with the quality of righteousness through the transformative power of attraction. The ram in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 15 through 16. If anyone commits a breach of faith and sins unintentionally in any of the holy things of the Lord, he will bring to the Lord as his compensation a ram without blemish out of the flock, valued in silver and shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, for a guilt offering. The ram, associated with the divine sephirah of seed, signifies the concept of cause and effect. By offering a ram without defect, individuals acknowledge the relationship between their behavior and their consequences. The sacrifice of the ram represents the willingness to adjust behavioral patterns that may lead to guilt, aligning with the divine principle of mentalism. This act signifies the understanding that one's character has consequences and reflects the principle of causality through the offering of a valuable aspect in order to bring about positive change. The burnt offering of a ram, as previously mentioned, would be the complete purging of behavior patterns and characteristics opposed to subtle changes that may continue to lead to sin. The goat in Leviticus chapter 16, verses 7 through 10. Then he will take the 2 goats and set them before the Lord at the entrance of the tent of the meeting. And Aaron will cast lots over the 2 goats, 1 lot for the Lord and the other lot for Azazel. And Aaron will present the goat on which the lot fell for the Lord and use it as a sin offering. But the goat on which the lot fell for Azazel will be presented alive before the Lord to make atonement over it, and that it may be sent away into the wilderness to Azazel. The goat, associated with the divine sephirah of knowledge, embodies the concept of thought and intention. Offering 2 goats on the Day of Atonement reflects the duality within. One goat represents the commitment to align with divine quality of righteousness through conscious thoughts and intentions, reflecting the principle of mentalism. The other goat, as a scapegoat, symbolizes the release of guilt and negative thought patterns, demonstrating the transformative power of mental intention and the principle of perpetual transmutation of energy. The turtle dove and pigeon in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 7. But if he cannot afford a lamb, then he will bring to the Lord as his compensation for the sin that he has committed 2 turtle doves or 2 pigeons, one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering. The birds, associated with the divine Sephirah of power, embody the idea of taking action and moving forward. Individuals who couldn't afford larger animals demonstrate humility by offering what they can. The turtle doves and pigeons symbolize the willingness to take action in the direction of inner transmutation and growth. This act aligns with the principle of attraction, where positive intentions and actions attract positive energies. The sacrifice of the bird signifies the conscious choice to manifest change through humble yet deliberate action. Ultimately, true atonement for sins is the desire to change one's overall perspective and act on it by not only shifting one's intentions, but changing one's behavior patterns, actions, and thoughts for a more humble and positive mindset. It also involves letting go of negative habits, views, and outlooks towards oneself and the external world. This is an ongoing transformative process that begins internally and is reflected in one's overall character as they continue their life's journey.